Captain Nemo, thank you for doing that. Thank you. Get to the airport. Let's go. I would have to fucking literally leave right now with with no fucking bag. I gotta come back on Monday, bro. I can't do that shit. Laura Cruz, how are you? I got some Heineken Silver in the fridge. Robert. Robert, don't do that. Robert, I think it would be better to do it next week. It would be better to do it next week. I know I'm the sporadic guy who does everything last minute, but that gives me 20. That doesn't give me time, brother. I want to be late like last time. Wait, no, it says departs. Sound down now. Thank you, Captain Nemo. Appreciate it. I forgot to fucking double check on that fucking microphone. No guarantees next weekend. I traveled to Amsterdam with a few hours' notice when someone dropped out of a trip. I went to the Heineken factory too. Primordial, that you're talking about. Captain Nemo, how you been? Bingo. How you been? I've been great, brother. I've been great. I've been great. Thank you. I've been amazing, bro. You have no fucking idea. Robert, I'm already eight deep. I'm already eight deep. I can't travel like this. I mean, I usually travel when I'm 10 deep. Fuck it. But today I'm good, brother. I feel like I'm gonna get on the no-fly list. On the no-fly list. Robert, I love you, brother. I can't do it this weekend. Fuck. Robert, this was for you, brother. I make beer disappear. What's your fucking superpower, bitch? Did you say rest in peace? Robert, what the fuck, man? I get no respect. Yo, Facebook, how are you? Facebook. Whew. Robert, you know what I've been doing? I've been jogging a lot. You're fine with line walls on board? Brother, there's a that uh, Kamala Kamala maybe, she's likable. She has except when she fucking laughs. She's fucking annoying. She's good looking. That's all she has. The good looks. Rabba, how are you? That's all she has. Good looks. But then her fucking brain is Rabba. I haven't seen you in a while. I walked a mile last night. Not a lot, but more than I've been doing, which is nothing. Which is nothing. I've been running 3.5 miles every fucking day, brother. I went from 225 to today. I went on the fucking scale 216. I haven't stopped drinking. I haven't stopped eating. I just am constantly on the fucking road. I'm jogging, brother. You see me drinking, right? You see me drinking. You see me fucking downing those fucking beers in 2-3 seconds. I'm still getting up and doing those 3.5 miles. I dread fucking jogging, but at the same time, bro, I got in trouble a couple of years back when I got that blood clot on my left leg. I'm not going back. I don't take blood thinners. I don't take medicine. As long as we keep active, brother, we are doing our part. Stay active. Clean your own blood gets flushed. Drink water. I don't drink until at night, unless I'm in Vegas, right? If I'm in Vegas, Robert has seen me going to sleep at 3 in the morning and getting up at 6 or 7, and I start again. But my everyday reality, I do a live. I drink my beer with you guys. I'm up at 5:30, 6 a.m. I go to work. I have a regular life. The most I've made last year, I made $50 on Twitch. I think last week I made $9 on TikTok. Maybe less, like $7. I People think I'm living off of my broadcast, and I don't. I just like coming. I just like doing. I like doing this. It's like therapeutic. It is so fucking therapeutic. It makes me fucking. It makes me get those ideas out. Laura, cardio 45 minutes and then lift for an hour. You gotta have muscle for aging. Yeah. Now, have you heard that doing anaerobic before aerobic is better? I mean, that's what I heard. Then I don't lift weights. My back is already as big as a fucking refrigerator, so I don't do it. I don't do any of that. Anaerobic is lifting weights. You know that you're not. Aerobics is when you're taking more air into your system. Aerobic is when you're taking more air into your pickleball, baby. You know what I did one time in Brazil, or maybe a few times I did in Brazil? I did racquetball. Brother, racquetball is fucking fast. You haven't seen me run a mile. When I do my first mile, I'm already sweating. I'm already drenched. So when I do three and a half, I did 3.6 miles today. When I'm coming back, I put a t-shirt under, then I put a belt around my belly, then I put a vest, then I put a shirt, then I put a jacket, and then I do my reflective vest on top. The fastest I've ever done that mile has been 6:16. This has to be 9 years ago. I was like 40 years old. I did 6 minute, 16-second mile. Whew, the first mile. My fastest 10K, right? 6.21 miles. My fastest 10K has been 48 minutes. 8-minute miles. That was fucking ridiculous. I have not been that fast in ages. I mean, I can still do a 9-minute mile. My first mile, I try to do as fast as possible. And you feel relieved because you know you have it. Even though I've had COVID, 4 or 5 times, the only difference that I feel in my body is the amount of phlegm that my body produces. Like the mucous membranes, they're like overproducing mucus. And I didn't have that before. Only after COVID. I'm not vaccinated, right? I'm the Kyrie Irving of California. How many grams of protein do you eat a day? I try to eat as much meat as I can. I mean, I'm not as much meat as I can, but just to be satisfied, eggs. Laura, I don't, I used to follow the I used to follow more of the regimen was, let me eat less carbs, right? I used to do less carbs because I would pay attention to the carbs. Like, I don't give a fuck about the calories, but I would do less carbs on everything and anything. Sugars, I try to do less sugars. I mean, I drink beer, right? So there's more sugar in this than anything else. But if I can eat an apple, if I can eat a fruit, those natural sugars are different than the sugars that are contained in, or carbs that are contained in any other liquid. But for the most part, eggs, meat, chicken, rice, salads, the dressing, one of those things where. But I don't know. I used to do everything down to a fucking like a science. I had like a fucking board. I did the Atkins diet, and that's how I lost my first 80 pounds. I lost 40 pounds in the first month doing the Atkins diet. And I know people say you need balance, but at the same time, it's so fucking monotonous. I hate monotony. I'd rather be the crazy guy who does my way, right? I want to eat the pizza. I'm gonna go jog. I want to eat the steak, which of course helps me. The less carbs you intake, the more carbs you're gonna burn because your body is not consuming those carbs. Therefore, it it needs energy. But guess what? I have all the fat that I can transform into energy. And I like getting that protein, but at the same time, that's why when I found these Heineken Silvers, they have less carbs and they have less sugar. So can I lose weight while drinking? Absolutely. I don't want to restrict anything that makes me happy. Right? I like drinking and I love eating, but at the same time, you have to get out there and do it for yourself. Everything in fucking life. Have you noticed this shit? That anything else you can fucking push a button and anything can get delivered to you. You want coffee? You push a button, boom, delivered. You need a ride? Push a button, boom, delivered. You need cable? Push a button, boom, you get delivered. Everything except your health. Except your health. You can't fucking pay somebody to say, "Hey, bro, go run 6 miles from me." Imagine, imagine if you had that, right? The VR. Somebody's running from me, and my body thinks I'm jogging, and every muscle is working. It hasn't happened yet. Have to maintain protein with fat loss, or you look like a deflated balloon. Yeah, I went from 250 to 175, and I remember I was in my best shape. That's when my son was created. When I pumped my son, when I was doing the boom, 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 and the bang, 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 and nobody believes me. Nobody believes me. But there was like a chip of DNA that was introduced. My son eats exactly the way when I was generating him. When I shot that juice into his mom, that's exactly how he eats. And the doctor says, "Yeah, I don't know, bro. I heard too much cunnilingus causes COVID." No wonder I got COVID 5 times. No wonder I got COVID 5 times. La, 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 la. I'd like to create a son. Know anyone who can help? Claudia's available now. Claudia's available now. She wants to get married, bitch. Claudia. Probably not fertile. Oh, she's fertile. Claudia's fertile. The only reason she never got pregnant with me is because she had the little device in her uterus, the DUI, the DUI, the IUD, Well, anyways, intrauterus device, IUD. The IUD, intrauterus device. So no, she's fertile. She's fertile. I mean, she's also old. I'm old. I'm 49. She's 52. So yeah, she wouldn't be that option. When my son was born, they were teaching his mom how to breastfeed him, even though she already had a kid, right? But every kid gets introduced in the same manner. The nipples. I think one nipple probably is different than the other. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. But he didn't want the fucking breast at the beginning, so the doctor brought in the formula, right? And my son started spitting the formula out, and I said, boss, can I ask you something? I said, why don't you try soy milk? Because I drink soy milk. And he looks at me like in the most demeaning way. He looks at me like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And I'm looking at the doctor. I'm like, well, I made the fucking kid. It's my fucking sperm. I said, I drink soy milk. What about the kid? He says, you have nothing to do with this. The mother created your fucking kid. And I said, bro, it's two people, right? It's an egg and a sperm. Zygote. Anyways, right? Let's not get into the fucking biology shit. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, can you at least prove me wrong? Bring the fucking soy formula and see if my kid spits it out or drinks it. Then I'll shut the fuck up. He says, can you please go get it? And guess what? He drank it all. I walked out of the room. I'm like, thank you, doctor, for being a doctor. Fucking asshole. Laura Cruz says, swinging it and my iPhone is thinking I'm walking. It's making my step count go up. It's like cheating. Laura, that's fucked up. Yeah, but you know what? It still counts. You're doing exercise. You know what? Why don't you wear your eye? Are you right-handed or left-handed? Holy shit! Hold on, low battery. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me connect this shit. Why don't you make your husband happy and wear your watch on the hand that you like to use? Works the same way. Works the same way. You make two people happy. You make yourself happy because you're getting the workout, and you make your husband happy. This is. You see how instructive I can be sometimes? You see? And you thought I was only here to fucking drink. No, I'm here to fucking give you health ideas, sexual acceptance, healthcare. I do almond milk. Alcohol probably ruined my gut for dairy. You know what? Captain Nemo. When I was driving Uber, which was like 7 years ago, I remember asking, but you know what? Now that I think about it, it wasn't the milk that I was adding to the coffee. It was the actual caffeine. Caffeine in the morning. See, the only times that I do Rockstar are Saturdays and Sundays, right? Because I wake up kind of not lethargic, but I know how much I drank on Friday, and I know how much I drank on Saturday, right? So Saturday and Sunday, I wake up like, yeah, I'm kind of thirsty, but at the same time, I want my coffee. But hey, I got Rockstar, so I take out one of these cold glasses out of the fucking fridge, and I pour it in there. So now it gets even colder. So when I drink my Rockstar, not even 10 minutes later, I feel no, it's not the urge. It is the panic that I need to get to the throne before I fucking explode. Because it's like a combustion chamber, like, and it's every fucking time. At least it cleans me in the morning. I'm like, dude, I feel fucking revived. Like I needed to take that big fucking dump. But it only happens with caffeine or Rockstar, if I should say. I can drink coffee. You know what? I'll take it back because I was gonna say when I did coffee in the morning when I was driving Uber, the first 3 4 sips, I was like, holy shit, am I lactose intolerant? But it wasn't the fucking milk. It was the caffeine in the coffee, right? The coffee. So I had to go to the throne. Same thing. Then I stopped doing coffee. I started doing hot chocolates, and that never bothered me. So I'm like, you know what? I'll drink coffee when I'm not driving because it also works as a what do you call that when it makes you pee? Diuretic, where it just makes you pee constantly. Coffee makes you pee. It's like drinking beer. It makes you go to the bathroom constantly. Yeah, like, dude, I'm driving. Like, what the what? Why am I looking for a fucking bathroom when I'm getting this guy to the fucking airport? One time I almost peed my pants, and I said, brother, you know what? I need another mile to drop you off at the airport. I'm gonna end the trip right now, but I'm still gonna take you. I just don't want you to get charged because if I don't pull into this Carl's Jr., I'm gonna pee my pants. And the guy says, yeah, I just don't make me late. He said, no, you won't be late. I just don't want you to pay, whatever, 25 cents a minute. Because I'm gonna run into the right. I don't want this guy to give me a fucking 1 star rating because this guy just walked out of my fucking car and I'm here waiting, I'm giving you why. I'm like, brother, we've been in traffic. If I don't stop right now, I'm gonna pee my pants. The guy says, no, do your thing, brother. So we ended the trip. So you don't have to pay me extra. You don't have to pay me nothing. And I apologize for the 2 minute delay. But you're still gonna make your flight. That that probably happened twice. Mhm. And only because I had to go number one. Number two, imagine that shit. I can only imagine people having the urgency of going number two and driving to whatever location. That has to be the worst. But then again, I think it's easier to hold number two than it is to hold number one. Number one is one of those things where you're like, dude, I I'm gonna pee myself. Where poop is like, when you talk to yourself like, bitch, you're not coming out. I'm clenching. When pee is like, I'm dripping, bitch. I'm dripping. You miss root beer floats and gooey pizza cheese the most. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Captain Nemo. I don't know if it's an Anglo thing. Root beer never, never has never been my thing. I tried root beer several times, and I'm like, why? Why don't I like this? I never looked at the table of contents or the table, the ingredient table. Mint, not my thing. Not in soda. I do not like root beer. I I've I was I was today years old, right? Probably like 2 years ago. Probably like 2 years ago, I found out the ingredients in root beer. I'm like, why does it taste like that? And I never looked at the fucking ingredients because I was never interested. I'm like, oh, is that what it is? Mint? Yeah, I can't drink it. It's not my fucking thing. I don't like root beer. I like every soda available. You give me Cactus Cooler. I mean, I drank all that shit. I drank every soda known to children because there was nobody holding me back. You know, my parents gave me whatever, $1, $2 every 2-3 days. You know, here's $2, and I was like, fuck, what? I wouldn't know what the fuck to do with myself. I'm like, I'll save this for after school. So I would buy a soda, right? Cactus Cooler was my fucking favorite. Coca-Cola, I mean, everybody can have Coke, but Cactus Cooler, Dr. Pepper, Fanta, orange Fanta. There was another orange. Remember the other orange soda that was not Fanta, but it wasn't Fanta. It was the other orange. I like orange soda. I don't know why I like orange soda. No, it wasn't Sunkist. It was the other one. There was the commercial in Spanish was no te la tomes. Orange is nasty. I mean, if you have ever had Cactus Cooler, which is orange and something else, I love Sunkist by all means. Dude, what the fuck was that soda called? It was orange. There was Fanta and that other brand. Now I drink Sunkist, zero sugar. And I'm a sucker for that fucking drink. I love Sunkist. In Brazil, it's called Suquita. I don't get me started. I love Crush, Orange Crush. You got it, Captain Nemo. Yes, remember Orange Crush? That was fucking dude. Who? That was like crack for children. Orange Crush? Are you kidding me? The carbonation, the flavor, and if they gave it to you with the little ice crystals inside, like, right, you know what I mean? They had it the right temperature. It was. What was better than fucking Orange Crush? Masturbation, right? Same level. It was fucking amazing. I'm not even lying. It was so fucking satisfying. You're like, dude, when you have that crush, remember it was the amber bottle. I mean, I know I grew up. I was born in Honduras, but I grew up here. Then I went back to Honduras. It was an amber bottle. And it was the most amazing thing. Orange Crush for me, growing up as a kid, I was like, dude, this is like God's nectar. Who the fuck made this? Like, why can't we should all be drinking this shit? Sucks there are no good cream sodas. Robert, A&W makes the best cream soda. There's nobody. Wait, hold on. I'll take it back. I take it back. New York Seltzer. Remember the New York Seltzers? Remember? New York Seltzers were probably. Remember the New York Seltzer? They still make New York Seltzers. You know that? The little pudgy bottles that remind you of this one. They make a New York Seltzer cream. Bro, oh my God, that is so fucking good. Laura Cruz, I'll have to check out the issues with everyone I've looked at. A&W makes a cream soda too. Captain Nemo, A&W makes a cream soda too. Krager, how are you? There's so many new accounts that I don't know who they are. Krager, who are you? Krager? You're from 2024, okay. When I got a hold of cream soda took over my liking of orange soda. A&W makes the best cream soda. Look into it. Cream soda is the shit. I like that shit. I mean, once you get into beer, don't get me wrong. I still buy sodas for me. My son drinks them all. I buy not sugar free. What is it called? The zero sugar, right? Zero. They're called zero. You never seen A&W cream soda? Look it up. It is so delicious, brother. It came. I would always buy it in the 16-ounce bottle, right? Plastic see-through with the cream label, like the vanilla color label, cream color label, and it looked like this. It looked exactly like this through the bottle. It was. What are you labeling vanilla flavorings? What is? Did I say Siri? I wasn't talking to you. Siri's answering. Yes, A&W cream soda was the is the. I mean, I don't drink that anymore. But if I do find it, I'm like, you know what? I want to remember my childhood. It was a Three Musketeers and A&W cream soda. Not at the same time. No, I would put that shit in the freezer, let it get cold. I would eat my king size Three Musketeers, and I was like, who wants to grow up like being a fucking kid is amazing. Like you can eat all this. I mean, I was the chubbiest kid in the class. But who gives a fuck? You know, it's one of those things. Like I was the smartest one, but at the same time, I craved everything. When I was in when I was in seventh grade, I got approached. No, when I was in seventh grade, I got approached by this one. Was it seventh grade? No, when I was in eighth grade, I got approached by one of my classmates, and he said, "Hey, bro, do you have time this afternoon?" I'm like, "For what?" He said, "Do you want to make $20?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" He said, "All we have to do is pass out flyers. This guy gives us a 3 hour map, but it has to be 3 hours. And then at the end of the day, he gives us $20. $20? Like, no questions asked?" He says, "Yeah, he'll pick us up." And I'm like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." So I ended up doing this shit 3 days a week: Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Wait, Monday? Yeah, Monday. Monday. I craved a lot of. He said, like, "Welcome to my fucking club." I didn't lose my virginity till I was 19, so I craved a lot of poo-tang for the longest. But anyways, I was the fucking richest kid in seventh grade. No, sorry, eighth grade. Eighth grade. So Sam, who owned Pinball Pizza, is still alive. Sam was the guy who would drive us. He would give us a little map. He says you will have to go up this street, down this street, blah 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 blah. So it was a team of two. You would take the right side or the left side. Every building or every house had to have, his pizza offerings. Uh, whatever the family specials and all that shit. We would do this on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and he would choose certain blocks and shit. He had this down to a fucking science. After work, he would ask us, "Would you like me to buy you a Happy Meal or whatever, from whatever, but I will deduct it from your pay." So we would say, "No, we'll take a pizza," because the pizza was free. He would give us free pizza. Now, when I got my three brothers into it, we would say we'll take the pizza because the pizza was divided into four of us. It was my older brother, my middle brother, and I was the youngest one who got them the fucking gig. So we would all eat pizza with chicken. A family special back in the day was a large pizza, two toppings, right? Mushroom pepperoni, the usual. Why not? Eight pieces of chicken, and we would get a six-pack of Coke, and he would give it to us. He says, "I can feed your family." He's all, Oscar, it's okay. I give you the food. It's okay. You have. So he had that Asian accent, and my brothers were like, "Dude, how the fuck did you get this gig?" I'm like, "Lalo did, dude. He's the one that fucking hooked me up." So then we were all three of us were doing this shit. My three brothers. Well, all three of us. I moved. I went back to Honduras in 1989. Then I came back in 2000, and the first thing I did was land into Burbank, and I went to visit Sam. That man, I don't know who was appreciative more. Was it me for teaching me the ways, or for him, right? Because I remember fucking up several times. There were buildings I would say, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going all the way up that fucking apartment building. And he would fucking know. He would say, Oscar, you forgot floor 3 and 4. I take you back, okay? It's okay. Just don't do it again. And I was like, how the fuck did this guy? How the fuck did this guy know? Sam sold his business, I want to say 9 years ago, maybe 7 years, maybe less. They still have a family special. You still get a large pizza, two toppings. You still get the chicken. You get only three sodas. You don't get six sodas anymore. You get three sodas, and it is 26.99. It's still fucking cheap. It used to be 19.99. 818 846 2055. That is a number. 846-2055. If you call right now, Sam's voice would always be the same. Pimba Pizza, take your order, please. That man taught me everything I didn't need to know. But everything was about the fuck is this? If you think about it, I tried lying, I got caught. He still came back and said, hey, Oscar, just don't do it again. And I'm like, how the fuck did this guy know? How you always looked up to Asians and you say, how the fuck do they know? Like, how are they so good at this? How are they so good at that? It's because it comes from somebody that taught them exactly that. So every time I go to every time I've done a job or I land somewhere and I think about him as a reference, as dude, you can't lie on how you do shit because eventually somebody will find out. Sam was the best fucking guy. Even though we never talked, it was always just, this is your map. Don't mess it up. I'm watching you guys. Just please don't mess it up. And he told us that the first fucking day, and I still mess it up. And I'm like, Lalo, I don't want to fucking go up. He says, yeah, I did that once. He says, you're not gonna like how he reacts. And I'm like, you think he fucking checks every fucking floor? He says, Oscar, don't fucking do it. He's gonna come pick you up. He'll take you, and that's exactly what happened. I'm like, Lalo, how many times did you fuck up? He says twice. There's no fucking third time. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Okay. Lalo. I wonder what happened to Lalo. We all have people who will help us through life. Isn't it great that they cared about us? They never showed they cared about us, but they cared about us. Right? That's the best part. They were caring. They cared about us in such a way that because we were. Imagine employing a 14-year-old kid. Right, my son is going to ninth grade. I was in eighth grade. Imagine, I mean, it's like I tell my kid, Eden García, ¿cómo estás? Okay, Eden, ¿cómo estás, hermano? Tranquilón. Yeah, dude, there's people who always have made a mark in your life. Right? Everybody. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they were bad, good, shitty people, bad people. Everybody leaves a mark, bro. Everybody has left a mark. Good. Eden, tranquilón, hermano, ¿cómo estás? Vergonísimo. Allá te voy a visitar allá arriba. One of these days, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a trip, brother. You know, I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they said, Oscar, you know what? Your children have to be taught at home. And sometimes I think about the only things I got taught at home was, the respect part. Teach respect, teach the mannerisms. How do you eat at the table? Don't yell at your father. Don't talk back to your mother and all that shit. But respect in itself, you can expect respect from your mother, from your father, because they talk to you the way they talk to you, right? Because you're their kid. But imagine you out in the open where people will fucking just try to fucking talk to you like they own you. And you're like, wait a minute, what? What's happening right now? Like, nobody this is the fucking reality. St. Patrick Academy, puta, ahí nos enseñaron, brother, ahí nos enseñaron a vivir con cucarachas. Right? So, Eden was Eden was my, vos eras compañero de mi hermana, ¿verdad? No me acuerdo, but I think Eden was like a year or 2 years earlier than me. I was in eighth grade. I think he was in sixth. When I was in ninth, he was in seventh. Anyways, brother, I ended up at this fucking school in Honduras where nothing fucking mattered. As long as you were paying your fucking tuition, brother, I got away with I didn't get away with so much shit, but I also walked on fucking eggshells sometimes, right? My mom was a smoker, right? My mom said one time, Oscar, I don't want anybody to ever fucking call me from your school and tell me that you were smoking inside the school. And I said, Mom, will you smoke? And she says, I know. She says, but I don't want your school to ever fucking call me to tell me that you were smoking inside the school. Got it. I said, I can smoke outside the school. Outside the school is that's the limit. Inside the school, she said that's off limits because if they catch you smoking inside, they're gonna fucking expel you. I said, Mom, I got you. I would go to school with a fucking pack of cigarettes in my fucking in my in my pocket. Right? ¿Te acuerdas de Don Miguel? So I would exit the fucking school premises. I would be on the parking lot, sitting down on a fucking rock and smoking my fucking cigarette. And here comes Vasquez, my PE teacher, right? He's coming, I don't know where the fuck he's coming from, which I didn't pay attention to. See, the respect that they showed us how to give respect. If you see somebody that's coming your direction and they're right a teacher like my grandma, I would see my grandma coming down from wherever the fuck she lived, right? I would be drinking beer with my tios. I was a fucking 15-year-old kid drinking with my uncles who were doctors, dentists, right? These guys were already the people who they needed to be. But whenever I saw my grandma coming down in this direction, I would put my beer down, not hide it. I would put my beer down. My cigarette would be next to my fucking beer, and I wouldn't touch beer or cigarette because I knew she was coming in this direction. Then I hugged my grandma. I said, Hola, abuela, ¿cómo está? My uncles didn't give a fuck. They never let go of the fucking beer. You know what my grandma would do? She would fucking slap them. She said, pendejo, baja la cerveza. Respetame. I put my fucking beer down and my cigarette down, even though she saw me with a beer and a cigarette, and I still went to hug her. Hola, abuela, ¿cómo está? I never got slapped by my grandma. School. So here's this fucking PE teacher who finds me smoking outside, right? Outside of school. He says, ¿qué te acabo de agarrar? Ven pa' acá. So he takes me into the fucking office. And he makes a big fucking deal, right? And I'm thinking, this motherfucker is making a big deal of fucking nothing. My mom gets called. So my mom comes into the fucking office. Doña Maria, let me tell you, you know what we found your son doing? And my mom looks at me, and I have those eyes like, Mom, tell him. My mom says, no me diga. Lo encontraron fumando. You found him smoking. And the fucking director, right, the principal, looks at her like, yes, we've caught him smoking. And my mom says, I only have one question. Where did you catch him smoking? Did you catch him smoking inside the school or outside the school? And that's when I went. And that's when I went like this, like fucking Kabi. You know Kabi. Kabi. I was the fucking Kabi in the fucking St. Patrick's. There it is. Tell them. And the principal says, we caught him smoking outside. My mom says, oh, okay. So he listened to me. She said, what? You know your son smokes? My mom says, yeah, I smoke. I told him, if you ever get caught smoking inside the school, I hope you get expelled. Because I told him if he wants to smoke outside of school. So where did you catch him? Oh, yeah, he was out in the parking lot. Okay, so he followed my guidelines. Mom says, okay, thank you. I guess there's nothing to fucking talk about. Wait, so you let him smoke? Doña Aura, it was the fucking principal's name. She said, Doña Aura, you have yourself a nice day. Thank you for wasting my time. Now I gotta go back to whatever the fuck my mama used to do, paint her nails, whatever the fuck. Bye, bye, bitch, bye, bitch. Those were my fucking high school years. High school years, smoking and drinking beer. Eighth and ninth grade. Don't do that. I don't want my son to do that. Yesterday, my son came in while I was doing a live. He comes in doing a live. I kiss my son on the forehead. I love my son. But I heard him say, but I heard my son say, "Can I get a sip of that?" If he would have not said that live, because my son had just come in and says, "Can I get a sip of that?" I would have given a sip of. I would have given him a fucking beer. But I was live. I can't say, yeah, go grab one, right? But if I would not have been live, I would have given him my fucking beer. But I was live. He says, "Can I get a sip?" And I gave him a kiss on his forehead, and I just tapped him on the back. And not when I'm live. Can't fucking say that. Do I condone drinking? Do I object to fucking drinking? Listen? Kids will always find a way to do everything and anything that they like or they enjoy. Whether it hurts them, whether it hurts you as a parent, whether it hurts anybody out there, kids will always fucking find a way to do whatever the fuck that makes them happy. Right, Robert? So I was telling Doug earlier, right, Robert? I said, Doug, I feel like smoking a fucking doobie. He says, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, what? You never smoked a doobie? He says, no, I never smoked that shit. I don't like that shit. And I'm like, you know what? I should go see Robert again because I want to smoke that fucking doobie. I don't smoke shit here, Robert. Even though I have dispensaries around me, I just don't feel comfortable going to a fucking dispensary and say, hey, can I get a doobie? When you have it, I'd rather fly to you fucking Las Vegas because you have some available. That big fucking bong that you got, that big bong, dude, that's remark. Robert, you're a bad influence. You're a bad influence. You're a bad, you're a bad hombre. You're a bad hombre. I think you're out. I think you're out. I left a fucking nugget. Did you smoke that shit? I left one nugget. There was a nugget. Robert, I remember opening that fucking bag. That shit is potent, dude. When I opened that fucking bag the first time, I'm like, holy fuck. Who peed in this fucking bag? That is some potent shit, dude. Remember that little container that I had with the little white powder? I know I hid it somewhere in my fucking room. I just don't know where the fucking it. I don't know where it is. I hid that little fucking container when I was drunk. I don't know where I fucking put it. I don't know what I did with it. I am I've been contemplating the part of can I smoke a doobie? Maybe there's a tiny bit, but I'm not sure. I thought we may have loaded the last bowl. The last bowl, the last bowl was the same bowl for my birthday. Remember, I even took three more hits out of that one. Remember, I came back 3 weeks later after my birthday, and it was the same fucking bowl, and I still lit it. And I'm like, holy fuck, I like this. Remember, we did the fucking Trump rally. I was high when we were walking to the fucking. Well, I mean, where we were at the park, I was already high. I'm like, bro, I don't even feel like I'm walking. I don't feel like I'm walking. I thought I was fucking going on one of those fucking, what do you call those? The moving, like at the airport, like you're just fucking moving. Holy fuck! Remember I told you when we were getting closer to the event. So you see where these guys are at. You remember the Black Ops perimeter? These guys were paying attention to everything. That's exactly what didn't happen where when Trump was at. There was no fucking perimeter. There were no cops on the fucking perimeter. There was no. Remember the Black Ops and they had black tacos. I'm like, oh, look at it. How fucking convenient is that? That shit. I pay attention to fucking detail. I have I have not sent you the link of of there's a documentary. I don't know what it's called. Documentary. Um, it has a name. I think it's a documentary. They went back to the scene of the crime. Nothing is cordoned off. Is that there's no crime scene tape? There's nothing. And the guy says, "You would think this shit would be fucking cordoned off. Nobody would have access to this shit." Nothing has been cordoned off. There's no investigation. There's nothing. There's no right. There's no what do you call those topography examples? And there's none of that. How did that guy know where to be, what to do? And the guy says, "That seems odd. That seems weird. I want to see the link." That's probably like a 12-minute. Yo, Red, how are you? Wait, this is Red Raw. This is not Red Talk. Is this the same Red? Red. That's Red. Okay. Hi, Red. She says, "Of course it is. What the fuck?" Red Raw, how are you? What's up, brother? How are you? We gotta go to Vegas. You ready to go to Vegas with me? Bring bring your loved one. I'm ready to go to Fremont. When? Tell me. We gotta do this shit. Come on. Jbomb.com has to go. Think in September? I have no I have November confirmed. November is already confirmed. I can do August, September. My brother is coming from Honduras. He's staying from November 20th to the 26th. You can't do August. I'll do September. I'll do August and September. When am I going to Roberts? I was thinking of going tonight, but you know what? I'm I was already a few beers too deep. I'm like, you know what? I can't drive to the airport. I would have driven to the airport like this for like a long November. I could do November. I'm already doing November. I already have confirmation. I already have confirmation. I already have reservation done for November. November 20th to the 27th, I think it is. My brother is coming in from Honduras. I already paid for it. I already reserved it. We're done. Actually, much cheaper for us in November. Not Vegas. November Exactly. November 20th and 27th. Like I told my brother, I said, dude, you chose the wrong fucking dates. That's Formula One. Everything is up the fucking wazoo. But I paid for it. It's already done. I already reserved those fucking days. So I reserved it only because my brother is coming in from Honduras, and he doesn't want to come to LA, but he wants to go to Las Vegas. And I said, brother, you chose the wrong fucking dates. That is Formula One. No, I already have my hotel stay. I already got my hotel reservation. I got my hotel reservation. It's already done and paid for from the 20th to the 27th, which is Monday or Tuesday, whatever the fuck. I'm covered. I'm covered. But like I told my brother, I said, bro, you chose the wrong fucking weekend. But he says, oh, okay, so we can fucking do we can do Formula One. And I'm like, Formula One, dude, that's like fucking $2,000. I don't want to go see fucking cars doing vroom 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 for two. Listen, I am running 3 miles a day. I will eventually run 6 miles a day, get back into shape like I'm supposed to, and I will start asking Heineken, can I get a fucking free pass this year? Last year I did it way too fucking late. We are 100 days out from what the fuck is this? My battery is running low. Hold on, let me fucking get this shit. Plug it in. It is plugged in. For some reason, it just unplugged itself. Unplugged itself. My girl, my girl Claudia from Las Vegas. See, you hear that? My girl Claudia from Las Vegas sent me a text. She says she no longer wants to be part of my clan because she's not feeling it. And I'm like, what? How are you not feeling it? I'm the one that was fucking putting every effort in. Like I was flying to her. I was flying to her. I was paying for the hotel. I was paying for everything. She said, "Yeah, I'm not feeling it." Was she expecting me to get on one knee? Was she expecting me for me to get on a fucking knee? Nobody is gonna fucking eat her pussy out more better than me. I mean, that's not the only fucking good part that I liked about her. No, I've never been married to begin with. But like I told Robert one day, I said, Robert, I've been the one that has been doing everything for her. I'm flying out to see her. I'm booking all these fucking trips. I'm booking the hotels. I'm feeding her. I'm I'm make I'm paying for everything. So what? But Robert says, yeah, I think she wants commitment. Commitment to what? Right? That's my question. Commitment to what? If I live over there and she lives over here, why doesn't she say, hey, Oscar, I like you. Can we do something together? Like I just don't like getting fucked, but can we be a couple? She never mentioned that. She was happy of me coming in and me coming in. And I was happy. I was happy fucking her. Dude, my fucking phone is crazy. I just fucking dude. I was the one giving her all the fucking pleasure. She wasn't giving me anything. I was the one giving her every fucking inch of pleasure. Right? I was flying out. I was doing this. I was doing everything. The Matrix shit is amazing, right? For her to come and tell me, yeah, I don't see it. The only thing I can see is maybe she found somebody. Who the fuck knows? Maybe she did find somebody better than me. I don't fucking think so. But at the same time, like I told her, I said, you know what? Good times. We had great times. No, she lives in Las Vegas. She lives in Vegas. But every time I called her, we would meet at the Excalibur. We would. The first time we met, the first day we met at the Excalibur, and we made our mark. Battery level 4. Come on, dude. What the fuck is this? She has two kids. She has two kids. She has two kids. They're already 20, 22, 24 years old. They're grown up fucking kids. They're grown up kids. JBomb.com in the house. Was she asking you for money? No, she wasn't asking for money. She JBomb.com in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta take a leak. Hold on, don't go anywhere. I gotta take a leak. I'm up. I'm about to fucking pee my pants. Mucha experiencia para que me oigas desde el lado. Mucha experiencia para bailar su rock and roll. Mucha experiencia para que me oigas desde el lado. Y no es que mucho canita. Let's go. Let's fucking go, baby. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize. I apologize. Whew. Let's go, baby. I had to go to the bathroom. I apologize. I had to. I'll fucking take. I don't know who the fuck you're voting for, but I can't tell you who I'm voting for. I can't tell you. That is confidential. Confidential shit. Confidential. It is so fucking confidential. I don't like to make this fucking political shit. I hate I hate political channels. I hate political channels. I don't wanna fucking do that with mine. My brother. He's like a Boston fire. What about what about what about Tampon Tim? What about that one? Like, bro, listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Like I started my stream with this question, right? The number one question, the number one question is what I asked is this: why is Kamala Harris out in her fucking political bullshit, right? Every time she gets she Sleepy Joe is out on the fucking beach, right? Sleepy Joe's on the fucking beach. Let Sleepy Joe take the fucking beach. Sleepy Joe takes no fucking heat from me anymore. Let Sleepy Joe go out on the beach, mind his own fucking business. Sleepy Joe is out of the Sleepy Joe is out of the fucking picture. But now, why is Kamala now telling you and I, right? Because we're part of the U.S. We're part of the U.S. You and I. It doesn't matter who you stand for, but why is Kamala telling every constituent out there, telling her that she will fight against the people who are price gouging? She will fight against these motherfuckers when she becomes president. And I'm saying, wait, what? Bitch, you are in power today. Why don't you do shit right now? Why haven't you done shit right now? Fix it right now. Fix it today. Don't you want fucking people to say, "Oh my god, this bitch is getting shit done." Motherfucker, you haven't even fucking been to the border, bitch. You've had 4 years to fix whatever the fuck you want to fix in the next 4 fucking years. Are the Democrats that fucking stupid? I mean, they are. I mean, oh, 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 oh. They're fucking applauding like they're fucking sea otters. Nobody will fucking respect us. Nobody will fucking respect. Hillary Clinton was the next best fucking thing, if you ask me. They had a political fucking backbone. Hillary Clinton was the next to best, if anything. But nobody wanted fucking Hillary because she was already fucking tainted. Yeah, exactly. People said, "Hey, you know what? We want Hillary," and I said, "Bitch, Hillary is fucking tainted. When did she start lying to us?" I like Kamala over Hillary. I prefer Hillary over Kamala because at least Hillary had a fucking political backbone. Kamala, she just she just looks good. She looks good. I want to fuck her. I want to fucking jack off to her. Can she? Can you put her on? I'm sorry, but you know, Playboy, Mr. Fucking Playboy died. I'm pretty sure he would have fucking put her on her on the. He would have put her on the fucking cover of Playboy. He would have put her on the fucking cover of Playboy. Yes, he would have. Kamala Harris just looks good, but the minute she fucking opens her mouth, fucking cackling like a fucking sick hyena, bro. How about hypersonic missiles? Play that. Sam Fender's hypersonic missiles. Is that a fucking song?
Dodge kids or balloons in the parking lot. The golden arches illuminate the business park. I eat myself to death, feed the corporate machine. I watch the movies, recite every line and scene. God bless America and all of its allies. I'm not the first to live with wool over my eyes. I sleep blissfully, unaware of everything. Kids and cars are all bombed, and I'm just out of it. The tensions of the world are rising higher. We're profit driven, oh, with all desire. I'm not smart enough to change a thing. I have no answers, only questions, don't you ask a thing.
Not my favorite, but it's okay. Not my favorite, but I still like it. Reminds me of Debbie Debbie Downer. How dare you? I'm playing your fucking song. How dare you call me that? How dare you? How dare you? But it does remind me of. I like it. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it reminds me of my fucking Rolodex of music is. Holy fuck. Yes. Like coffee or scotch? Or what? Cheers. I'm thinking of a fucking song. I just can't. I'm like I'm on my fucking 10th beer. I can't put shit together right now. But I know I have a song in the back of my head. Play God.
You were cracking all your fingers with your eyes fixed to the floor. Sounded echo down the street by the monument sheet. While screaming through a megaphone, get your hands on the Middle East. Every word below the circle, every word becomes your dream.
I like the beat, the rhythm. I like this shit.
So to sit down in the Capitol, all the suits and clad feet. Silhouettes were shy underground in a race to make ends meet. You, Baker, you, Baker. I'm mistaken. What we break,
He said, The only fucked up part is my brain knows what music goes with this, but I'm so fucking drunk that I can't remember the names of the bands that I want to play. Even though I know that. Oh, Friday I'm in Love. Friday I'm in Love. That's one of the songs. Who sings that? Friday I'm in Love. Keeps a keen eye on the in between, from the people to the queen. The Cure. The Cure. This sounds like the fucking Cure, yes. Or Soundgarden. The Cure, Soundgarden. Okay, Soundgarden. I think Soundgarden sounds better. But what song? I forget what song it is. The Cure. The Cure. You ready for this? Fuck. Maybe this one. This one. Maybe this one just falls into that category. Not as y'all are around the same age and like the same music. It's no coincidence. He said you suck. Open your mind to different genres. I love all music. But here's the thing. I love all music, but at the same time, there's always a ring that reminds me of an ex ring. You know what I mean? Like, see, my love is in excess. I don't play in excess enough because it's not about me. It's about whatever everybody listens to. My shit is in excess. I love in excess. I would fucking play in excess excessively, but I don't because it's not about me. It's about having the whole fucking let me talk to you, let me listen to what I do not have a teleprompter. That is the best fucking part about me. I listen to everything from heavy metal, rap. Yeah, the whole fucking rap thing, the whole fucking nigga, and all that shit that happens now. I don't fucking listen to that fucking crap. Paramore, okay, now we're talking. Yes, yeah, okay. See, this is my thing, right? This is my thing. See, this is my thing. No, I know Paramore is. I just don't listen to it enough to say, oh my god, I gotta listen to it again. No, this is my shit. If I can listen to this shit, you know what I mean? It's like there's music that I enjoy listening to, but it's my music. It's not yours. The music that I play on my broadcast is music that I think people will enjoy because it's part of the broadcast. but I don't want to make it be part of me. See, this is music that makes me sentimental because I remember where I was, like this music where I was at. You know what I mean? There's certain music that brings you into the location of what you were at, what you were doing, and shit like that. Robert Robert seems to associate our ages with our music, of our fucking music. I mean, he does. Robert is so analytical with shit, and that's why I love Robert because that's the way he is. His brain is so channeled to how he is, and will live longer than him. Robert is a Robert is a Robert is a specific type of person that I don't hate him for it. But like I told him one time, I said some things will come back and bite you in the ass because you do certain things that you're not supposed to be doing. I said, like what? Stop looking at fucking labels, dude. Labels will not fucking tell you how you're gonna fucking live longer. And he loves reading labels. I mean, you know him, I know him, and I've told him this. I said, Robert, I know everyone after. I said, Robert, stop reading fucking labels, dude. Carbs and the contain and the ingredients and all that shit. I said, stop looking at that shit. That would only make you. That is only making your fucking mind berserk. Like you're going crazy on your own fucking beliefs. Stop looking at that shit. Right? And I told him that before. Like I said, Robert, you know what? Stop looking at shit in your only in your perspective. I said, stop doing that. You gotta look at everything like in every world perspective. This is sold like this. This is sold like that. This is sold. But you look at fucking labels and then you're like, I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't. You gotta live, bro. Listen to this shit. This is fucking amazing. You know what? I'm gonna go fucking do some fucking shrimp. Maybe I'll come back after I finish. I gotta go cook something. I gotta do this shit. I have shrimp and I have some flank, whatever the fuck it is. I know. I'll keep you updated. Hasta la vista, baby.